most of the basics.
Right.
But that's what I actually try and stick to. That's my philosophy when I'm looking for a new deck.
Yeah.
Is that I don't worry so much about the traditional meanings.
Right.
Tarot is beautiful, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, I myself have spent years studying it, and I still feel like I need to learn more.
Right.
But when picking a deck, I always just try and pick ones that I
By
can
the feel,
read.
right? Yeah.
Just by looking at it.
Yeah.
Like just by drawing off the symbol. So I mean, your
Right.
first reaction to a card is going to be the right reaction.
Right.
So when you're doing a spread, everything is like a puzzle.
Right.
So if you don't connect with the imagery, the puzzle isn't going to make sense.
I was actually wondering about these ones because they seem kind of dark to me, but there's something about them, aside from the fact that it has my last name in it,
Oh, perfect.
that I feel a little drawn to them, but they're really sexual looking and dark, and I was wondering if you knew anything about these ones.
I don't know a lot about this deck. The thing is when you're picking a specialty deck, it may influence some of your reads. Like as a collector, it's good to have.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to collect and good to have that variety.
Yeah.
But I found with certain decks like this, every suit seemed to mean the same thing.
Yeah,
okay, well,
okay.
this week you're in this position, and next week I see you in the other
We'll put
position.
that one back, yeah.
It's good,
Okay.
but if you're working towards being even a professional reader, that may not be the way to start. But just reading with your friends. I've actually had Mimi give me a reading off this deck before, and she's very good.
Okay.
But you need to really know your suits before you pick a specialty deck. You need to know the traditional meanings. Because I get a lot of impressions off of that one, and even in this image.
I like the size and the feeling. That's another thing with me. I feel like it has to fit well in my hands, too.
It has to be vibrationally matched. See, now look at this card. The Ten of Swords. I mean, just by looking at that imagery, what's the first reaction you have to looking?
Utter despair,
Yeah, I mean, that's...
defeated.
Basically, there isn't any life left in that situation anymore, so you might as well just leave it behind. But it's that...
Yeah.
I'm feeling really sad right now.
Yeah. Oh, these are great, actually. I like the artistry. It's very mystical.
It is mystical. It's beautiful.
It's interesting because they have real photographs in them mixed with...
That's beautiful. Someone spent a lot of time on those.
I'll say.
That almost looks like Cher. What are you doing in my deck? As long as she doesn't start singing, we're good. You know, it's a huge distraction.
There she is again, but
that
she's got her
very
blonde
good.
wig on now.
That's a beautiful deck.
I really like this one too, yeah.
See,
it's
and if
very
it
colorful.
makes you happy, makes you giddy, you know you found the right one for you at this time.